We're going to need to run debris. Well, okay. Here we are.
Twitch is showing me an advertisement for a patty melt from Sonic, which looks like a hamburger patty with some cheese melted over it on some Texas toast bread, and it looks really good.
I will... That actually does sound very good.
Yes, it does.
Oh, cool. I got a gold winter gift of a goat mount.
A goat mount?
Yeah. Goat of winter cheer.
Is it adorable?
I don't know. That's just what I got for my little Hobbit present thing. So, all right, are you online?
Yeah, I'm hitting Hobbit presents now. I did not get a goat mount.
What skills again? Is it shift C? Okay.
That's collections, but yeah, same basic thing.
Yeah, goat of winter cheer.
Well, show it to me. Aw, look at his cute little leg warmers.
I might actually wear this thing or ride this thing a lot more.
He's pretty cute.
He is pretty cute. All right, let's get off to Bree.
I bound my campfire here, so we should be able to get
Oh,
back.
yeah, that's probably a good call.
No, it'll help us get back together.
Oh, your campfire, not the milestone. Okay.
Yeah. One of my other travel skills.
Yeah, it's been super handy that you can just jump around the map like this. Jump around the world like this.
Jump around. Woo, woo, woo.
I knew you could go there.
You're the one who said it.
I mean, I did say jump around. That didn't mean that wasn't necessarily an encouragement to go down that route, but it is what it is.
It's what I did, anyways.
Yeah, because you're you and I love you still. Always will.
Hooray! I haven't gotten too weird for you.
It's gonna be a long time before I think that ever happens. How is that guy going so much faster than me?
Is he on a war steed?
He might be. I mean, it looks armored.
Does it look a bit thicker than your average horse?
Yep.
Probably a war steed then.
Would you do something for me? What can I do for you?
Either that or he's a hacker.
Is that a big problem in Lotro?
Not really. That I know of at least.
So I'm guessing the Yule Festival is done.
Oh yeah, that ended like 5 days ago, I think.
Okay.
But the tokens you got this year are good next year.
True. True.
We don't usually come to this game straight from WoW, and so now my opening of bag button attempts is like way more difficult.
Yeah, I've kind of run into the same thing a little bit.
Your little goat. He's so cute.
Yeah. All right.
Does he jingle when he walks?
No, I don't hear a jingle. But he's got presents in his little side saddles.
And he's got bells on his horns.
Yep. Oh, combat guitar.
All right, what were we doing? Oh, yeah. Oop. I think we were going up into the upper village again. It's been a while. Stop yawning!
I'm sorry?
You're making me yawn.
Speaking of yawning, you were snoring last night.
Was I?
Yes, like 3 times. You've done it the last few nights, actually.
Probably because it's so toasty.
You don't usually even snore during the summer, though.
Have you needed to yank on the blankets to get me to shift?
Yeah, a few times.
I think you just killed a man.
Well, I mean, that is what we're here to do.
Even if you don't have a quest, it's what you're here to do.
I am a sociopathic murderer. Wait, haven't we already defeated Nevid before?
Yeah, that's why he's running away. He's scripted to do that.
Were we did we have a quest to do it again?
No, we have to kill Prudwin.
So why was he here?
Because he's always here.
Oh, really? I don't remember him being here before. Except outside of the little scripted instance thing that we did.
Pretty sure he's always here.
There you go.
Oh, look at the little sheep. At least they didn't want us to kill the sheep.
I don't think we can kill the sheep.
Oh, look, Prudwin. That was really good.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, this guy's always here.
But he's always a coward.
Yep.
I just need, like, food stores now.
Yeah, I need 2 more foods. Well, 1 more now. There's one right across from us over here.
I need 2.
Alright, I'm done. You still need 1?
Yeah, now I need 1 more. I
Okay,
was killing dudes.
Hun, over here. Over here.
I got one.
Oh, okay, that works too.
I'm good. I think I just heard the kitty go merp. And I don't know where he is.
He went merp?
Yeah, like when it goes meow.
I'm not entirely sure I'm drawing the right... Yeah, I'm not entirely sure I'm drawing the right sound.
Evil things stir in the night. Greetings. Will you remain
By the way, Dill, sorry we weren't here last week. We just, we were just kind of exhausted, and we're like, you know what, we need to sleep in. Vacation can do that.
Greetings. Will you remain here?
Oh, I treed.
Nice tree.
The Ukhwairad requires us to give welcome to the Duvoriad. Evil things stir in the night.
Oh, I did too.
Escapes me.
I mean, the fact we're turning in a quest to literally every single person.
Well, most of those aren't giving us experience.
Oh, really?
I have not seen your kind.
Because, are you sure about that? Because that's how I treat. And I think I just saw my XP bar go up.
So there were 3 quests we were working on. One was the collecting food, one was burning stuff, and one was killing Prudwin.
Maybe
So you might have turned in the other 2, but we're giving people food right now.
I've only... I don't know, because I specifically avoided turning one in. Well, no, because I didn't do any quests where I collected a reward. It's not that big a deal.
Oh, but it is.
I would dispute that.
'Tis demanded by the gods, it is.
We're not going down that route. Let's see. Okay, so I need to assist Eris in Barnavan and talk with Ruhl Hollow at his home in Barnavan. So, are we in Barnavan? No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
Wait, we are? Okay, then, oh, I don't see this where I need to go talk to.
Alright, so the Rue Wallen and the Eris quest are the same quest, basically. We have to go... Rue Wallen's up in the top part of the village.
Okay.
We meesed him. Just slaughter them.
That is kind of the plan. Including the cows, apparently.
You killed the cows?
I think my rock pulled the cows.
You cow killer.
This is intolerable.
Well, we win.
I can live with that.
We always win.
What's with the Star Wars references this morning?
I don't know.
Because that's like the 3rd or 4th one you've busted out. Not that I'm complaining.
It's always time for a good Star Wars reference.
Ruwalan refused to release the captives. Curse his bones has made his spirit rot in whatever place of punishment he now dwells. Okay, so talk to Gwillem and Barnavan.
He's over here.
I know. I'm coming. My thanks to you, Vantu. The Brennan and his Breher shall incur the wrath of Saruman for their inability to supply iron for the Wizard's War, but they may now be too frightened to retaliate against the Turk Luth. Alright. While you were lending aid to the Turk Luth, I looked over the items you brought me from your hunt. I fear the news is grim. It is clear to me now that the Warg Riders are in fact servants of Saruman of many colors. It appears that the Brennan and his Breher are in league with them. I believe I now know the origin of the Wargs. One of the items you brought to me was a piece of rune-marked tree bark. It can be found upon ritual leaves in the Gravenwood. I believe that the Warg Riders must be encamped somewhere near the Gravenwood along the road to the north. You should know as well the other Devodiad from the north passed that way, men allied with the Boar clan resistance. One of them, Amlin, I believe his name is encamped just within the eaves of the Gravenwood. If you would help me against the Riders, I'm certain Amlin will have a reward for you. Oh wow, he's got 4 quests as well. Wargs are foul creatures, more than half demon, they say. Combine with them goblin riders and they become a terror. Will you go to their camp to the north and defeat the monsters? Any number you kill will reduce the threat to the people of Carriglin and hinder the efforts of the wizards in Barnavan. of the wizard in Barnabas. When you have laid the beasts to rest, speak with the Duvodiad Amlin at his camp beneath the eaves of Gravenwood.
Hear me out, Devodiad.
The wizard uses goblins to maintain control over his wargs, and they are a particularly cunning breed. If you would strike at the heart of the Nauramad Hall and defeat the goblin keepers there. Without the goblins to keep the beasts under control, they might become dangerous enough that the Brennan will have to send out patrols to destroy them. When you have done this, speak with the Devodiad Amlin at his camp beneath the eaves of the Greenwood. There have been sightings of a great warg ridden by a goblin who goes by the name of Nagrut. I believe this may, in fact, be the leader of the warg riders in Carriglin. Perhaps if he can be challenged and slain, the rest of Saruman's hounds will be routed. Go to Nauramadhul and find the Horn of Challenge. Blow it to summon forth this Nagrut, then slay him and his warg. When you have done this, go to Amlin to his camp beneath the eaves of the Gravenwood. Okay.
So in your overflow inventory, there's an item called a letter. Collect that. It's a quest item.
Okay. Vantu, I write this letter in haste, for many great tasks are at hand, and I have been long away. I make for Rohan for this very moment. And you should ride there with all the speed you can muster. I cannot see the future, but I know you will be sorely needed in that land before the end. If you befriend the horse lords there, they will likely gift you with one of their own great steeds. You will need a new steed, you see. War is coming. G. Is that supposed to be Gandalf?
Oh, probably. Just accept the quest. We will eventually turn it in.
Yeah, I did. This quest must be turned in before completing the quests of Langhold?
That's the first zone in Rohan, so you're fine.
Okay.
Geronimo!
How did I break my leg and you didn't?
I'm just skilled. But I wasn't able to do that in WoW, so... Gotta do it when the opportunity presents itself.
Yeah, I guess. Are you hungry?
Quite.
I am too. We really need to start getting up way much earlier before the stream so we can actually eat. Did you put that biscuit away by any chance?
I don't think I did.
It's probably going to be hard as a rock.
Yeah. It's a goblin camp.
So it would seem.
It feels like it's been a very long time since we played LOTRO.
Well, it's been, 2 weeks, basically.
Look, a dead body. On a hunch. We discovered it had some gold on it. That warg doesn't look too good.
No, I mean, granted, none of these wargs really look all that good.
No, but that one was covered in all sorts of wounds.
Yeah, that would be kind of... Oh, wow. I just got 20,000 reputation? Oh, no. A bunch of XP and some reputation. What? I don't know what just happened there.
Magic?
Yeah, you earned 17,110 XP, and then your reputation with Theodred's Riders has increased by 300. I didn't realize we could get reputation with Theodred's Riders while we were in Dunland, but...
Hey, there's a corpse you should collect.
I want it. Alright, are we done here?
Yeah, we gotta go to Amlin.
Okay.
Are you coming?
Yeah. I was just mounting up.
Look, there's a cow that's spying on the camp.
Hmm.
What does this mean? I think I might be a little sleep deprived.
Did you not sleep well last night?
Not really.
Uh-huh. We are well met, Vontu. It is good to see a friendly face. You should speak with Saradin. A small band of Rohirrim have come to the Gravenwood, and he is meeting with their leader. The camp is to the east. It's been a while since we've had any of the epic quest. What are these? Ah, orders carried by the goblins at the camp nearby. Indeed, it is good that you have brought these to me. It appears that our passing has not been as secret as we had hoped. I don't have like 4 quests to turn into this guy?
A couple of them auto-completed. That's probably where you got that experience.
Ah, okay. Well met again, Vontu. So you were able to bring aid to the old Gwillem and the Boar clan. That as well. Now, however, I have a vital task for you. Oh, I bet you do. When we first came to this place, we stumbled upon a party of Rohirrim scouts led by Theodred, the king's son. They were attempting to creep behind the Dunlending lines, but unfortunately for them, the Horse Lords are not the most cautious warriors. We helped them to sneak past their enemies and establish a camp here in the Gravenwood. Saradin remained with them, believing it to be to our mutual benefit to aid them. Their mission here might help us to regain Gwyllian's trail. You should head east at once to the Rohirrim scout camp and join with Saradin. Take this whistle. It is made to sound like the call of a bird not found here. If you sound it, Andrig will come to take you to Saradin. Should I sound it?
Pull the lever, Crunk.
Indeed, I will set you on the path to Saradin and the Horse Lords, but first I need your assistance. My mission in this wood is to scout for signs of Gwyllian, the old woman of the mountain. My efforts have proven unfruitful as of yet, but perhaps with your aid that will change. As we journey toward the scout camp, perhaps you may help scout the... You made him go away.
Well, summon your own Andreg.
As we journey towards the scout camp, perhaps you may help scout the forest between here and there. If we find signs of Gwyllian's passage, you can deliver word of it to Saradin. What say you? We will need to stay along the north face of the southern hills in South Gravenwood, for that is the section I am assigned to scout, and I can only take you as far as the pass to Isendale, for I must part ways with you there. Sure, why not? Lag?
Yeah, I'm stuck. I can't move. Saruman got us.
Oh, Baba! Okay, there we are. Okay.
Tee hee hee.
I don't know how you do it.
I just got some skills.
Yep, it would appear that way.
With a Z at the end of them.
It would appear that way. Are we not going up to those dusk hounds or anything? Or are we just scouting?
Well, I'm going to where the using corruption is, but
Okay. I mean, I'm just following you.
I think I'm going to where the oozing corruption is. Oh, look, oozing corruption. Probably don't want to stick my hand in that.
Probably. Hey, I could turn it in at either one of these. Look, Vontu, can you see them? At the very least, you can hear them. Krebine. Crows are vile creatures to begin with, but the Krebine of Dunland have been corrupted by Saruman and act as his spies. We should hunt a few of the wretched birds while we are here in the South Gravenwood and rid the world of a few more of the wizard's spies. Okay. I mean, I'm a homicidal sociopath.
especially against little birds.
Mm-hmm. Where? How did you get all the way over there? And why are you all the way over there? We still need to get to oozing corruption.
There's using corruption over here.
But there's oozing corruption over here too.
I think I grabbed those.
Why are we always getting separated these days?
The world is trying to tear us apart.
It would seem that way. Hold on. Don't stop running away. I'm trying to collect this corruption. And you're just leaving me behind as usual.
There's a corruption over here.
Okay, I need one more.
Did you find it?
Yep. Oh. My guy went away.
Yeah, he doesn't show up. He doesn't get a mount, so he just vanishes into the ether.
Alright, this should be enough. We should bring this to Saradin as soon as possible. Okay. Do I need to dismount? I'll dismount. Oh, there's available quests. Orcs are cruel beings. They've left many traps throughout the South Gravenwood, designed to injure and maim more than capture. Will you help me find and disable them? Sure.
Now he tells us to kill orcs.
Orcs. These creatures bear the markings of the White Hand. What are Saruman's cronies doing here in the South Gravenwood? I believe it is time to do some orc hunting as well. Are you with me?
Let's hunt some orc.
I'm all for that.
Oh, hello, kitty.
I don't know if orc traps count for the two of us.
I have 2.
I have 1. Man, I'm hitting some bad lag.
Are you?
Yeah. Or I got trapped. I got trapped.
You walked into the trap.
Yeah. But I am completely immobilized.
For 41 more seconds.
Oh, wow. Dang. That's a long immobilization.
They want you to watch your feet.
Apparently.
Yeah, you should do it a little jig.
Eh.
You're free!
I am free. Okay. What? I disabled it.
Did you get God again?
I disabled it. Right. Well, whatever. I'm gonna go to the bathroom while I wait for this to expire.
Just abandoning me in these woods.
You're the one who walked away from me.
Well, it's really easy to walk away from somebody you can't walk. Look at that. You're just leaving me. And you can't even respond, because you're not even at your computer. You're almost free!
Yep, and now I am free. Also, Austin just texted and said the server is almost back up. Okay. Yeah, I've got enough traps, but I still need 7 more crabine and 9 more orcs.
Look, an orc.
How many? Do you still need 9?
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you got far enough out of range that they didn't count.
I'm not that mean.
Well, 'tis appreciated.
All of a sudden, there's so many crabine.
I know, right? They're just everywhere. You know what feels like forever ago, but in reality really wasn't that long?
Christmas.
Moria.
Yep.
That was the... I mean, we only got out of there, what, 2, 3, maybe 4 months ago, if that at most?
Well, and we were in there for ages.
I know, that was like... I think that was like, what? 3, 4 months of just solid streaming of nothing but Moria?
I mean, that is kind of what happens when you only stream once a week.
True. But, you know, that's kind of just what our schedule realistically allowed for. Because life gets busy.
But it also finds a way.
Yeah, touche. Touche. Alright, I need 3 more orcs.
Nice.
And there's 1.
Welcome, people who are watching.
Yeah, welcome, new people to the stream. Glad that you're here with us today. I know it's not a huge audience, but we're always happy to have people here with us. So feel free to chime in on chat whenever you want. We're always happy to have, always happy to have a conversation going. Okay, I'm hitting lag again.
Okay, now I'm hitting lag.
What is going on? Okay, I've got to
They
talk...
did just recover from technical issues.
True. You've done well, Bontu. Now the beasts of the wood and the men who journey here will be able to pass without fear of maiming.
Or at least less
Yeah.
maiming.
Perhaps we should not have deviated from our mission, but I did not feel that we could afford not to take the opportunity to slay the crab lion while we were here. Thank you. There is little worse than orcs in this world. They may not be the most powerful creatures of evil, but they are among the most proliferate. Alright, now we're 2. It's all good, Mary Rose. Don't worry about it. We're always happy to have people just even lurking. But it's nice to, it says that's your first time chat, so thanks so much for chiming in, letting us know that you are here. If you haven't already, feel free to follow us and whatnot. We usually stream every Saturday, so...
Except for the last few weeks, because the holidays got us.
Yeah, but I think everyone's kind of in that same boat. Or at least a lot of streamers, anyway. But yeah, seriously. No worry. Don't stress about lurking. We're always happy to just have people here. Okay, so... What's the next Eyes in the Forest? Oh, I mean, that's half the fun of doing an MMO. Not playing responsibly.
Welcome, my friend.
Your journey through Dunland for Lehu Brennan is almost at its end, Vontu. What have you learned about the Dunlington clans? Saradin listens to your report. I see. Saruman's influence is greater than we thought. It is good that you sought to help the people resist him, even if it bears little fruit. This man here is Theodred, the son of the King of Rohan. He has crossed into Dunland with a small party on a similar mission to see what is happening in the heart of Dunland.
You run errands for folk long sworn to be the enemies of my people.
We are met in dangerous times, Bontu. You run errands for folk long sworn to be the enemies of my people. Theodred sighs heavily. It has been a long time since the Dunlingtons crossed in my father's kingdom with design of conquest. Without the urging I fear Saruman is giving them, they would not have this courage to do so again. The wizard has done my people a great wrong in this, and he must pay for it. My men and I forded the Eisen and came by animal paths into the wood. That is where we encountered Saradin and learned of his mission. We could use your help if you can spare it.
We are all
I don't think I have a choice.
forest, and your ranger friend here is not the reassuring sort.
We are all ill at ease in this forest, Vontu, and your ranger friend here is not the reassuring sort. My men have reported feeling a watchful presence as they walk beneath the trees. I do not like it. I have heard that Saruman can move about unseen by mortal eyes. Could it be his presence my men have felt? If you oppose the wizard, go to these places and see if you feel a presence at them as my men do. One of these places is a gnarled tree to the northwest, and the other is a camp of Dunlingtons far to the north. Uval Cadlis, between the arms of the mountains. Well, okay. Is Andrake just going to keep following us around?
Until we finish his scouting.
Yeah, alright. Whatever.
Because there's one more, like, spot we've got to go to trigger his last quest kind of a thing.
Is it on the way?
No, gotta go.
And
This way.
lag again.
That one wasn't too bad.
I am loving this goat.
Your Christmas goat.
Yep. Hey, it functions and looks a heck of a lot better than that stupid hobby horse. Oh, there's a corpse.
A dead body.
That kind of reminds me. I need to follow up with Asmodee and see if they've if spreading war is actually showing up in my account now.
Yeah, probably would be good.
Because if not, then I'm just gonna say screw it and be like, you know what? I don't know why you're seeing it and I'm not, but go ahead and cancel it. I'm just gonna get it off eBay.
eBay?
That's the only place you can get it right now because it's not been released in the U.S.
Would those not be scalpers, though?
No, it's available overseas. It's available in like the UK.
Well, when's it supposed to be available in US?
It was supposed to be available by Christmas, but for some reason it's not, and I'm getting tired of waiting. Thing is, they already have the app campaign in the app for the game. All right, Austin just said the server should be back up, so we can do some 7-day stuff.
Cool.
We should jump on that later today. Give it a try.
Alpha 20 is quite different.
That's what it sounds like. So we might, I might see, coordinate, our just little friends Discord, see if anyone would be interested in jumping on.
Hey, combat guitar.
Yep, I always enjoy the combat guitar.
Fairly certain I have that song somewhere on my computer. I will pass it on to you.
That's not that big a deal. Sorry, I should have let you get that corpse. I got the last one.
It's not that big a deal.
But anyway, yeah, so I need to just bug Asmodee and their support people and be like, I kind of want to get it at this point. Will you please just... Yeah.
Well, has anyone in the US gotten it?
I'm sure some people have that have, got... Well, I mean, like stores, I don't think so. At least not that I'm aware of. Like, last time I talked to, our game store, the one that I usually go to, they said they couldn't even order it. So... Which makes me sad, because I really want to, incorporate that campaign, and I really want to start painting those minis. And we still have the whole, after Shadowed Paths, we still have the whole Haunting of Dale campaign to go through, but I would like to, you know, start painting those minis.
You just want to paint them.
I do. I really, really do.
An unhelpful stable master.
So it seems.
Are you gonna eventually reach a point where you just like go to a game store and grab individual D&D minis that you want to paint?
No, probably not. I've got enough. I have so many other minis that I have to get through to paint. Because, I mean, I've got, in addition to everything with Legion, I also have all the stuff from Imperial Assault that I'm backed up on.
About 60 B1 battle droids.
Yeah, and those two. I have a lot of battle droids that need to get painted. So,
Those might as well just wait till you get some sort of like desert tan spray paint, and then you just go and they're done.
well, I mean, with, all the paints that I got for Christmas, like, that could, it probably has the right shade I want in there.
Yeah, but there's so many of them, and it would just take forever, and you'd hate painting, and so it'd be so much easier just to spray paint them all.
Oh, yeah.
You felt
Though I don't
nothing.
particularly mind. The thing I want to have for spray painting is primer. That's what would be the biggest help. But that's something else entirely, and not exactly streaming.
Felt nothing.
You felt nothing at those locations. Perhaps I might have been too long in this wood. It's taken a toll even on their stout hearts.
Do not mistake
It is time that you return to Lure Brennan with what you have learned of Dunland, Vontu, but I ask that you keep this in mind. There are Dunlingdons and there are Dunlingdons. This Falcon clan may oppose Saruman, and for that I'm thankful, but they still bear no love for my people. Do not mistake them for friends in anything but necessity. Aren't you a shipper sort? Alright, so where else do we need to go to aid Andrig?
I gotta try and remember. Because this is something, I think I've run into this before, where I eventually just end up Googling, where do you go to trigger this quest? But can't be on a...
Oh, that's right.
Because he doesn't like horses.
Don't leave me behind!
Did he get in combat?
Yeah. He went into combat on his own.
You just saw that orc and is like, why I oughta.
Yeah, I guess. Certainly seems to be that way.
I think if we follow the road...
Oh, corpse. You have that one.
Did we lose him?
I don't know. I know I looted that corpse before, though. That respawned pretty dang fast. Oh. Oh, there's my whistle. I thought my whistle disappeared. Oh, backpack!
Backpack.
I thought you were going to go there. Oh, leave me alone.
Did somebody get in combat with you?
Yeah, I ended up getting into combat with a skirmisher that was right by the backpack. Where'd you go? There'd you go. Gotta remember, I'm slow. Alright, come on, dum-dum. And he picked up a dust hound.
It's okay, the four of us can handle it.
Certainly seems that way.
You, me, the Endrig twins.
Okay, I think you move faster than I do naturally, because you keep getting out of range of this movement buff. So I don't know what you're doing there, but you will eventually outpace me.
I just go speedy zoom.
You do. Okay, and I don't have a talent point. All sad. He picked something up again.
Just likes making friends with the creatures of the forest.
Certainly seems that way.
I mean, we could abandon this and just move on to Lou Brennan.
Yeah, I mean, we're here. We may as well do it. I mean, if you have to Google it, Google it.
Oh, fine. I'm gonna Google it.
Okay, Google it then. I will manage my inventory in the meantime.
Don't let me die.
It's just a crabine.
All right, so look at your map real quick.
Okay.
All right, do you see where your coordinates are?
No. Okay, I see my little guy. I see my...
So in the bottom left of your map,
Okay, yeah.
yeah, so those coordinates are where your cursor is.
Yeah, I see.
All right, find 82.9 south,
Okay.
13.9 west.
Okay, so it's just...
Take us there.
It's right by that campfire.
Where we got him?
I don't know, but that, like, the campfire is 83.1 south, 14.6 west. So I will head towards that campfire. Are you coming?
I'm coming. I remember I was like over on Google.
True. But yeah, it's not terribly far from that campfire.
Oh no, I made a friend.
I'm fairly confident you can outrun them.
I can outrun most things. Right about where you are. So do you see where the road kind of dips in U's?
Yeah.
I think near the bottom of that U is about where it'll trigger.
Yeah, where I'm at right now, he just triggered. So.
All right, I'm coming.
The Dunlings use the Duskhounds of the Gravenwood as hunting dogs. They are a vicious breed with a keen sense of smell. A couple of the Horse Lord's mounts were badly mauled by the dogs. We would do well, I think, to slay a few of the Duskhounds and lessen the threat they pose. What say you? Shall we hunt the pack?
Wait for me.
Sure. I can go for hunting the pack. And this is the last thing that we need to do with him.
I think so.
Cool.
Oh, it hasn't triggered for me.
Really? Odd. I just dismounted and it was right there. Well, let me see if I can share.
Oh, hang on.
I cannot share.
I clicked on him and he had it, even though he didn't have a ring above his head.
Interesting. Oh, hold on. Then that. Okay, it shows that your guy had a quest, but now he doesn't. I don't know. Whatever. Is this the only quest in this area, or that he has for us?
I think after this, he'll officially tell us to go to the camp, and then other people there will have quests for us.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh, that was the wrong spell. Dang it. Didn't want to burn my AoE on that.
It's okay.
Wait, where are you going?
There's a dust hound right here.
Oh, okay. I was killing an orc, but I'll be there with the Duskhound. I helped.
Did you like give it some static electricity?
I mean, I got one hit on it. You pretty well, taken it out by the time I got there.
It's all good. Neither of us is particularly squishy against basic landscape these days.
No, and we are kind of, a little bit above level. Am I still in combat? My guy's posed like I'm in combat.
I do not know.
Yeah, like my stance is like I'm still in combat. Oh, it's probably Andrig fighting something.
Have you lost your Andreg?
It looks that way. Yeah, I'm still stuck in combat.
Well, whatever it is will probably
Oh, there we go.
It'll eventually catch up or reset.
There we go. I am free.
I wonder what MMOs like eventually, if they don't engage in combat, we need to send the thing back, because it would be really funny if like a little wolf could follow us from the Shire to here.
I think just the amount of system resources it would take to do that would be excessive. I think our Andrig guys. Yeah, they're in Wait, no.
Yeah, they're in combat,
Where are they?
killing a Crebine.
Oh, of course they are. Of course they are.
What's the best way to pluralize Andreg? Moosin.
Probably.
And Dragon. I found the last dog.
Hooray! Thank you for your assistance, Vontu. There will be fewer dusthounds now to harry us and our allies. We have seen strange things on this path, Vontu, and strange things are a good sign that Gwillian has come this way. Thank you for your help. You have been a great aid to me. You have been a great aid to me upon this road, Vontu. I must turn aside now and scout the woods to the south and the east. If you turn north and travel along the cliffs at the eastern edge of Gravenwood, you will eventually come upon the Rohirrim scout camp where Saradin awaits you. Farewell, Vontu. May we meet again. Bye-bye. Aw.
Hi, I got a D.
Well, that was worth it then.
Yeah, I got 5 Lotro points.
Okay, so now those guys at the Rohirrim scout camp will have quests for us.
They should, yeah.
Okay. I'm assuming just more landscaping stuff.
Yeah, I recall specifically we're gonna go fight some dead things.
Cool.
You sound so excited.
I mean, it's just landscaping. It's just grinding. It's not anything to be overly excited about.
If you want to go talk to Lou Brennan, we can go talk to Lou Brennan.
I have no qualms about staying here. Vontu, it is good that you have come, though I must say I did not doubt much that our paths would cross once more. There is a great evil afoot, and we could use your aid. Oh, I bet you could. That generally seems to be the case.
We're the only ones who can do anything.
I am lagging. Vontu, when I and my companions first came here, we noticed almost at once a queer stillness about the forest. There was undoubtedly a foul presence at work here, and I would wager that Gwillian has something to do with it. But thus far, we have been unable to find the source. Perhaps you will aid us in this task. There are 2 trees, one to the northwest and one to the southwest, which were clearly once used in some Dunlington ritual. One is called the Mustering Tree, for it is where the forces of Dunlin gathered to go to war against Gondor and Rohan long ago. The other is called the Tree of Tribute, for a brave Dunlending warrior stood alone there against the strong force of their enemies and sacrificed himself to allow his clan to escape. Search these places for any clues, then follow the signs wherever they may lead. When you have discovered the source of the evil here, return to me. I have provided you tools to dig with should the need arise. Who is this Gwillian?
Like the old woman of the mountain.
Oh, that's right. Okay. I remember Andric mentioning that.
Kind of like the crones from Witcher 3, but more PG.
Yeah, they were... Yeah. All sorts of messed up.
Ooh, I completed an Orc Slayer deed.
Found nothing of import here. Oh, except for backpack.
Well, clearly that is very important.
Now I have completed the Orc Slayer deed.
How did I get one orc ahead of you?
I don't know.
But it's okay, we've got now the advanced Slayer deed to do.
I thought you only got the LOTRO points for the advanced deed.
No, you tend to get 5 for the original, 10 or so for the advanced.
Okay.
This is a large tree.
It is a large tree. The earth around the tree's roots has been disturbed. Oh my gosh, it's almost as if he knew we would need to dig. How do I dig? I don't have a shovel tool thing. Do I?
Do we have to go back to him?
You should use the pickaxe Saradan gave you to dig at the disturbed roots of the tree. It's something in your inventory. That starts the quest.
I see.
You have discovered another evil token, but are attacked by a Kuthral. Wait, another? We found an evil token in the first place?
You've got one in your inventory.
I do? I don't see one.
Well, it's called Token of the Goat. It starts a quest.
I do not have one.
In your regular inventory.
Oh. Are you sure about that?
Oh, there's also an evil object in your overflow.
Oh, okay. Token of the goat, yeah. No, there's not.
Okay, there was in mine.
I mean, maybe it's because I haven't started the Token of the Goat quest, or hadn't started it by that point, but... Oh, that's for Scholar. Yeah, no, I do not have the evil object in my inventory. Where did you get it?
I'm looking back through the chat to see when it dropped into my inventory.
Like, is it something I should have gotten as well?
I don't know.
I mean, because normally it's just normally when it comes to quest items like that, it's just, you know, dime a dozen. You're just flush with them.
Usually because we don't notice them dropping into our inventory.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, okay then.
Can you re-interact with the dirt?
No. Well, okay. I mean, hopefully that's not going to really kind of...
I don't know.
Hopefully that's not going to mess things up for me any.
It looks like a red orb.
I mean, I've not gotten it. So... Whatever. Alright. Evil in the wood. Indeed, these medallions confirm what I suspected all along. I thought that Gwillian might have allies in Dunland, and it seems I was right. One of these tokens bears the mark of the goat, the Drugavar summoned by the old woman of the mountain. This one bears the mark of the stag, and the third is the ox, clans we have encountered here in Dunland. I mean, I don't know what's going on here, but okay. Let's see. Vontu, I'm disappointed. If we are to unravel the mystery of this wood, we must find more tokens, yet you managed to lose the pickaxe I gave you? Very well, let me see if one of these Rohirrim brought a pick with him into the wilds. While you were away, Andrig sent a message to me. He came upon a grove where creatures of darkness haunt the Gravenwood. With your tale of the Kothral at the Tree of Tribute and your discovery of these tokens, it is clear that Gwillian is near at hand. Go meet with Andrig and see what assistance he requires of you. You may find Andrig near a place called the Slate of Shadows some distance to the south. We are fortunate. These good people did indeed have a pickaxe among their goods. Go now and complete your task. Okay. Did I not... I don't see a pickaxe in my inventory. Whatever. Okay, let's just keep going, I guess. Where to?
Give me a second. This is being a little weird right now.
I'm a little confused what's going on here.
Greetings.
Are you selling stuff?
Yeah. Just clearing inventory a little bit.
I don't know. I've got joining the hunt with Andreg, so...
I've got joining the hunt, and that's kind of it. Yeah, joining the hunt, and then book 4, chapter 17.
Let's go join the hunt.
Okay. Whatevs. Not sure what's going on, but whatevs.
It seems to be having a little bit of an issue with some of the put stuff in your inventory as quest items.
It is good to see you, Vontu. If you peer around the rock to the south, you will see the trouble is brewing in this place, and I have need of your aid. I thank you again for coming, Vontu. When I found the Slate of Shadows, I did not expect it to be so utterly inhabited by the evils from the ancient world. But I avoided detection for a short time, but I did not wish to risk betraying our presence here to the enemy. It may be, though, that one such as yourself, with no true tie to the Dunedain, might be able to confront the foe without breaking the secrecy of the Great Company. Will you lend me your aid? Sure, why not? Among the creatures inhabiting the Slate of Shadows are the Drugavar. The presence of these fell spirits is a clear sign that the Old Woman of the Mountain is near at hand, for it was she who summoned them at first to Enedwaith. As you investigate the Slate of Shadows, banish as many of the Drugavar as you are able. Such fell creatures cannot be allowed to enter our world, for their combined power may prove the undoing of the free peoples. Among the fell spirits I noticed amid the trees of the Slate of Shadows, I saw many of the wisps of the Dunlingdons called Elhudan. These spirits are perhaps the least of the Dark Lord's minions, but in large numbers they may prove dangerous still. As you investigate the Slate of Shadows, take some time to banish the Elhudan. They must lead no one else to their doom. Before I retreated to this rock, I was able to glimpse what appeared to be some small altars and a cauldron set between the large trees at the heart of the Slade. While you hunt the creatures within the Slade, try to get a glimpse at the structures. Perhaps we can learn what purpose they serve.
The Grey Company has need of your services.
Cuthrall are among the deadliest of the fell spirits haunting the Slade of Shadows. As you investigate the Slade, try to banish as many of the spirits as you can, for I fear they will become an army against whom there can be no reckoning if they are not curbed.
Deep breath. You did it.
I mean, I took several breaths, but yes, I did do it.
And you did all that reading really fast. It's kind of where I was going with that.
Oh. Do I read too fast?
No. I could understand it all. It was just... It didn't feel to me like you were able to take any breaks or breaths.
Swimmer's lungs. Chalk it up to that.
You do have them skilled.
Yeah, not really. You don't use it for a while, you do eventually lose it. And since I haven't been competitively swimming in well over a decade at this point, yeah.
The goats are converging upon...
They have red eyes. Holy crap, that's really actually very freaky.
They're evil goats.
I know, it's really kind of creepy to look at.
You just wiped them out.
Something like that. Are we supposed to have a pickaxe for here?
Are we?
I don't know. That's why I'm just asking because we're at another tree.
There's lots of trees if you look around.
True, fair enough. I mean, we are in a forest. That's generally what defines it.
Specifically, the Gravenwood.
Oh, you went a different direction. Okay. Well,
I went to the altar that we missed.
okay. Wait, I thought you got this altar.
This altar.
Oh, okay. You got the cauldron.
So now I need 3 more goats and 5 more ghosts.
Same. Your interactions counted for me.
Woohoo!
I know.
Does that backpack respawn, or is it still here?
I think there was a I think this was one that I didn't get to. I saw it earlier, and then we just kind of got distracted over to the side there.
I see. There's another one.
Wow, a lot of backpacks around here.
A lot of people that died around here.
Well, I mean, like Angril said, you know, these spirits lead people to their doom or whatever.
All these little swamp lights.
Yep.
Don't follow the lights. Kill the lights, or else they go down to join the dead ones and light little candles of their own.
I'm always a fan of your golem.
It's been a while since I posted that out.
There's a goat hiding behind a rock. Alright. Still need some ghosts.
And a goat.
1 goat. I'm sure we'll find 1 goat, though.
Well, we found 1 ghost, which is almost a goat. Or at least the word is almost goat.
At least in sound, not so much in spell.
True.
Oh, look, a goat. Actually, my lore master has a mount of one of these guys.
A black goat?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
How'd you get that?
I think it's a reputation mount in Enidwythe or something like that.
Oh, really?
If not a reputation mount, then like connected to a quest line.
We should figure that out then, because that would be a cool mount.
You're like, I want a black goat.
I do want a black goat.
Kind of the opposite of your Christmas goat.
I want, if I could have one of these as a mount, I want it as a mount. You should look up what it's called, and then we look into the quest of how to get it. And do what it takes. If I need to rep grind, I will rep grind.
We found a grind you want to do in this game.
It's a cool looking mount. Admit it, you want it too.
No, he's cool.
That is
I
one.
found a ghost.
That is one thing I think WoW has on this, and in terms of just kind of better quality of life.
Account wide mounts.
Yeah. Oh, did this backpack already respawn?
I don't know.
Maybe this is the same backpack I looted earlier.
But we got all the ghosts and goats.
Yep. Okay.
If we had remembered what we were doing, we could have called this episode Ghosts and Goats.
Or if we knew what we were going to be doing. With what you discovered in the Slate of Shadows, I think I know how to ensnare Gwillian. We shall be revealed, but I think the risk is worth the gain. I hope you know what you're doing. Oh, so instance. Matters here are more dire than I had first believed, Vontu. From your description, I believe the cauldron that rests within the Slate of Shadows is the fabled Didagal? Ditagal? Legend tells that it is a relic once kept by the necromancer at Dol Guldur, lost when he was driven forth by the White Council. It is rumored to have the power to create an army of whites. If I am correct, Gwillian may be trying to use it on behalf of Saruman. She must be stopped. For this, I have a plan. Speak with me when you are ready.
I have a plan.
Good, let us move closer to the Slate of Shadows. I have a plan to ensnare Gwillian and her allies. Well, and for you, that can work, Ready? Shoot him! You can shoot them. Vontu,
I do much shooting.
Vontu, you told me that the altars bore the same marks as the tokens you brought from Sayrden. If this is indeed the case, the tokens may perhaps be used to call Gwillian and her allies to the Slade. Come with me to the Slate of Shadows. There, we will see how the tokens may be of use to us. Enter the Slade and place the tokens upon the altars, then return here to me. If I am correct, we may soon see the end of the old woman of the mountain. So, who exactly is the old woman of the mountain?
Just some creepy old hag. Who is not a good guy.
Well, I've gathered that much. I just didn't know what exactly she was, like if she was human or not. I mean, it sounds like she's human, but... Let us see if my plan will bear fruit. Bless you.
Thank you.
That was a particularly loud sneeze.
And I didn't even hit my push to talk button.
What summons forth the Tribunal of Shadows? What is the meaning of this? Oh. I knew I didn't trust these old women. These old women who look like Sarah Oakart. I kept saying it. Don't trust them. Why have we been called? You need not reveal yourselves, Devodiad. It matters not. You may observe as we wow, they're going fast. You may observe as we bring about the doom of Rohan. The White Hand shall close its mighty fist upon the Forgil. Rohan shall fall. Come, spirits of the Gravenwood, come to the Dudagel and bring life to our army. Gwillian, stop this madness. The White Lord of the Gurak. Oh. We destroyed the cauldron. And Gwillian is running away.
We killed our old lady friends, though.
Where did Andrig go?
He's on the ground.
Oh. Ugh, Vontu. When Gwillian said what she did about the living, it reminded me of the rest of the legend. The Dudagel's weakness is the living spirit, the gift of life. It has ended the darkness. Collect the tokens of the Gurak from the altars, then return to me while I still have breath. Oh, so Andrig, he gonna be dead.
Yeah, he jumped into the cauldron. Kind of like Gurgi in the Black Cauldron.
I actually never saw that all the way through.
It wasn't their strongest entry.
I should watch that at some point, though, because like I remember I started it as a kid, and then my parents were like, no, it's all satanic. Or something like that, and they wouldn't let me finish watching it. I mean, this is when I was, like, really young.
It might have been really kind of scary for a small child.
But that was, like, one of the few we didn't own. I shall not be returning with you, Vontu. The cost of defeating death is the life of the living. Return to Saradin and tell him of our victory. Farewell. Aww.
No more Andrig.
Alas, Andrig was a good friend and a stout companion. He will be remembered for his sacrifice. Gwillian has much to answer for. It is a pity that she escaped. At least her allies from the Ox and Stag clans will be of no further trouble. Nevertheless, we will renew our efforts to find the old woman of the mountain and bring her to justice. Thank you for returning these tokens. I may yet have a use for them. Does he end up having a use for them?
I don't recall.
Do we actually get to enact justice upon her?
It's probably some instance or something.
I'm more determined than ever to find Gwillian's hiding hole, but she is a wily one and more familiar with this land than the Dunedain. I have sent for Amlen, and a few of the Boar clan resistance are helping us scour the Gravenwood for further signs of Gwillian. But in the meantime, I want you to speak with Leofoir, the chief of Theurgid's scouts. Perhaps by aiding the Rohirrim, we will aid our own cause as well. Sure, why not? I'm grateful for the Rangers' help sneaking us into the Gravenwood past the Dunlingdons, but I'm not certain what aid one such as yourself could offer us. Leofoir word sighs. I must beg your pardon, Runekeeper. We have never come this far into enemy lands. I do indeed have a use for you, if you are willing. Vontu, if you wish to be of aid to me, I have a task of great import, though it may not seem so at first. I have sent scouts out into the Gravenwood to discover any movement of Dunlingdon forces, but I have not yet heard from any of them. Would you seek out the scouts and learn if any ill has befallen them? It has been too long, and I fear for my companions. Their names are Thurbald, Elfrith, and Cuthric. Thurbald and Cuthric have gone north and east into the Gravenwood, while Elfrith has returned to south to watch the road to Wolf's Cleft. Sure.
I feel like we can do that.
Yeah, I'm down. Just gotta sell some crap. Hold on, let me just look at something real quick.
No, you're out of time. Don't do it.
Okay. No, we're good. Let's go.
On the road again.
Yep. I haven't done that skirmish before, Mary. Interesting. We might end up giving it a try eventually, but we usually only do skirmishes when we have to. Not that I have anything against them. I actually find them to be quite fun. It's just we're streaming and skirmishes don't necessarily always make for the most compelling content. Ah, I am known to Theodred's riders. I got that title.
Woohoo! I just overshot him.
Leoford sent you, that as well, for I have discovered an encampment of Dragluth, the Dragon Clan warriors, moving down from Enedwaith. News of their movement should be taken to Leoford at once. I will remain and keep an eye on the encampment. If you wish to be a further aid, I may have other tasks before you leave, though. I've seen wagons bearing crates coming from the south to Uval Cadlis. I wondered at first why the Dunlingdons would be bringing provisions and supplies northward to a company that is moving southward towards their muster, but later I saw something that terrified me. The Dragluth took from the crate a black powder which they were able to ignite into a terrible fire which scorched tree and earth and shattered stone. I fear the Dragon Clan will use this black fire against our people should all-out war ensue. Will you enter Uval Cadlis and destroy this black fire? The Rohirrim would be greatly indebted to you if you should succeed. Though the Dragon Clan has long been known to war with even their own countrymen, I fear this company is not here to stir trouble in Dunland. There have been Dunlington travelers going to and fro between Prengwyd and Tal Methadrus, and the Dragluth have ignored them. Perhaps one of them carries orders from their chieftain or a general of their forces, if there are such ranks among these wild men. Would you enter their camp, Uv Cadles, and seek such orders among their captains? It will be dangerous, but such information can only benefit our cause. Yonder company of Dragluth warriors present a threat, not just to my prince's scouting party, but to Rohan as a whole, I believe. Perhaps if we were to weaken their force, the threat would be lessened enough to make it impotent. I can't talk today. Enter Uvid Cadlis, if you will, and defeat as many of the Dragon Clan's warriors as you can. When you have done so, return to me.
We've already rocked these guys, so...
We have?
Yeah, we came up here briefly.
When was that? Oh, wait, no, I remember. When we were scouting locations or whatever?
Yeah, looking for creepy feeling.
Yeah.
Because Theodred's like, hey, there's been creepy feelings about...
Okay, so this is going to sound totally random. But you know what? You know what hasn't been going around for a while? Like I just randomly thought of this. It has been the longest time since I got a call about my car's extended warranty.
See, I've been getting scam calls all week, especially because remember I keep telling you about those ones where they're like, "Hey, do you want to learn how to make some ethical money without raising a finger?"
Oh no, I'm not saying scam calls. Period. I'm just saying about my the car's extended warranty thing because those were everywhere. That they just were unstoppable for the longest time, to the point where it was basically a meme.
I mean, I got one this week, but yeah, I don't get as many.
Yeah, it used to be, you'd get like 4 or 5 a day. Like, everyone would just be bombarded with it. And now, I can't even tell you the last time I got a call about my car's extended warranty.
I tend to get debt forgiveness ones more often.
I've gotten a few where I'm, where they're threatening to, quote-unquote, impeach me.
Really?
Yeah, I actually have the voicemail still. It says, transcribed, you risk impeachment if you do not respond to our officers or whatever.
Wow, what elected office did you get and not tell me about?
I don't know. But yeah, no, they threaten impeachment in the voicemail. And I'm like, do they mean imprisonment? Because, I mean, I'm not worried about being impeached. I have no office to be impeached from.
I mean, if I had to guess, and if they're at a call center somewhere in India or the like, they saw the news about impeachment and they're like, wow, that must be something really bad for an American to go through.
Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, it's really it's just really weird. Yeah, I mean, Mary, I usually, honestly, when I have the time, I will yank them around. I will scam bait if I have the chance. I just haven't had the time lately. But scam calls are some of my favorite ones to get. Because it's just like, they're just... Yeah, they're so fun to yank around and mess with. Like one time, like this wasn't a scam call. This was something that happened over Facebook over the course of a few hours. I got one scammer to be willing to accept gift cards to like a sex shop, because they're like, you know, we'll take basically any gift cards, and then eventually they were, you know, I'm like, okay, so what about Radio Shack? And so yeah, that one was fun. My favorite though, I strung along this person like posing as like an IMF scammer for 2 weeks. Just trying to, thought I was like some 80-year-old war criminal. And oh my gosh, it was fun. I actually got a trophy out of that one. They sent me an audio text message that was like, it sounded like they had a daycare in the background. Do you remember waking up and having that on?
Oh, I do.
It was one of the best things to wake up to. Oh, I love scam baiting. It is good news that you bring. I do not fear so much now for the safety of my people. Yeah, if I had the time and the equipment and the wherewithal to put up with it, I would love to just stream scam baiting daily. But I'd never get up to the level of Kitboga, for example. Like, that's just too good. Let's see. Indeed, this is as I feared. These orders are directing the Dragon Clan to join with the company from the Ox Clan at the mustering tree, from where they will march south to the Wolf's Cleft. This is troubling but useful information. Well done, Vontu. That should give the Dragon Clan pause. Leopold will be pleased to hear of your courage. Okay, need to go talk to Cuthrick.
He's this way.
Okay. I apparently gained 5 LOTRO points in that process, too.
At least I think he's this way. So, Jim Browning put out a video on, like, New Year's Eve. And it was sort of his year in review of stuff he did, but not everything that he shared on YouTube. And he was actually in a scammer's computer at one point when they were engaging with a scam baiter.
Oh, I seem to recall watching a video of him saying that he came across an instance like that, but I don't think he went into a lot of detail. Or I might be getting them confused with another scam baiter, though. So, but yeah, so how'd that go?
Oh, he mostly he played a clip from that scam baiter, which is kind of funny.
Was it anyone we'd know?
Don't think so. It wasn't a voice I recognized.
Okay. Indeed, I am well, Runekeeper. I have discovered an encampment of warriors of the Ukluth, the Ox Clan, marching eastward out of Carriglin. I dare say they are up to no good. Take this news at once to Leoford. If you wish to be a further aid, I may have other tasks for you before you leave. I wonder if you have the temerity to provoke the captain of these wild men. Perhaps, perhaps not. Prove it to me. Take this ox skull upon which I have engraved insulting signs and place it before the tent of the Ukluth's captain. If he has any sense of honor, he will come forth and do battle with you. If you defeat him, perhaps the Ox Clan will return to their homes peaceably. The Ox Clan, the Ukluth, are known as traders and merchants, not warriors. I wonder what power motivates them to go to war. If you would enter their encampment below us, Ruval Kadlis, and seek some sign that might indicate who is pressing them into service, it would be of great aid to my prince. What say you, Vontu? Will you enter Ruval Kadlis? There can be only one reason for the muster of the Ox Clan. They plan to wage war upon Rohan, or at least show their support for their countrymen's war. I would have you show them that such a demonstration of solidarity is futile. Enter Ruval Kadlis below us and confront the Ukluth. Teach them, with sword if need be, that to attack the Riddermark would be insanity at best. What say you, Vontu? Side note, what happened to that kid that got sent to the mines that I thought we were supposed to be going off to rescue? Oh, also, we're not in a group.
Oh, we never regrouped.
I just realized that when I'm looking at the minimap, like, where's her dot?
Oh yeah, and then you said that, and I looked, and your little Runekeeper health bar was not over there, and I was like,
Anywho, yeah, so whatever happened to that kid we were supposed to be rescuing from the mines?
oh.
Do we ever end up rescuing him?
I don't recall specifically.
My guess is no. I think we're very far past that at this point.
Maybe we came across him and he's already dead.
Maybe.
It's one of the tragedies of war.
Yeah, I need to catch up. I don't think I've watched Jim Browning's channel in like a year. I haven't watched Kit Boga in months.
You kind of got burned out on it.
I mean, it was all just getting very repetitive. Like, it was the same voices. It was the same kind of stuff. Like, I mean, that scam baiting in and of itself is a repetitive thing, sure, but I don't know. It was like... There wasn't quite the same sort of sensationalism that there used to be. He wasn't getting quite the same level of just absolute crazy screaming at the top of their lungs on the phone scams.
No, I got it.
Anywho. Okay, where... Is there something we interact with? Oh, there we go. Captain's table. Yeah, well, maybe now that I have a little more time, I can do a little more scam baiting.
Oh, there's another captain just right here.
Did we need more captains?
No, he was just right there.
Oh, my goat's name is Jingle.
Oh, he's so cute.
I'm very happy with this goat.
You should be.
He's a cute little goat. Oh wow, I might tree again here soon.
Nice.
Oh, I got an orc. I got two.
You just gotta be better at avoiding them.
It's not like they're that big a deal. You just left me. You didn't help me at all.
No, I actually just kind of stood there and watched.
Some supportive wife you are.
You're the support character. I am playing DPS. No, you're fine. You, like, rocked their faces. What are you laughing about?
That might need to go in the quote book. Ah, I wish I could have seen the wild man's face. At least it shows that some Dunlingdons do have a sense of honor which can be insulted. I mean, yeah, I guess. You say this white hand is a symbol used by Saruman the White, then you speak truly that Saruman is a traitor. You should teach that should teach the wild men a lesson they won't soon forget. Alright, off to the next guy? To Elfrith?
Let's go.
Okay. Yeah, I think we run through Elfrith stuff, and I very well might tree. Oh, there's a corpse. You can get it.
There's a dog.
You
I'm
get the
gonna kill the
corpse. Oh, I was going to kill the dog. Well, you got the corpse, but okay.
We'll both kill the dog.
Alright, works for me.
Besides, I do have to atone for just watching you.
It's not that big a deal, like you said. I rock them. We were very far from the days where it was nearly guaranteed death if you did not help.
It was never quite that bad.
There were times where I was profoundly overwhelmed. There was a good while there where I was just so remarkably squishy. But then we out-leveled the base game stuff, and then went into Moria a little higher level, and just kept getting higher and higher and higher, and so we've out-leveled. We go anywhere now, 2 to 3 levels higher than the stuff there when we arrive, and so...
Yep.
So now it's nowhere near as bad. The only things that kill me are those stupid freaking bog slugs that suicide themselves. Oh, I
I'm
hated those
sensing
things.
some remaining bitterness.
Really? Just some. Because there's a profound amount of remaining bitterness.
We're gonna be like 6 expansions later. You're gonna be like freaking bog slugs in Dunland.
Yep, probably. Well, how many expansions are left at this point? Because we got, we have Rohan, then
We have Eastern Rohan. We have Western Rohan. We've got
they were each an expansion.
yeah.
Oh, so Eastern Rohan, Western Rohan, Isengard, Helm's Deep.
Well, we're in the Isengard.
Oh, this is the Isengard expansion already?
Yeah, that was
Oh.
Dunland.
I thought Dunland was just a quest pack.
No, Dunland was the Isengard expansion.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because this is about when you came into the game, wasn't it?
This came out while I was under 50, basically.
Okay.
You kind of date him for breakfast.
You there! Leopold sent you. I have news for you to take to him. A band of orcs bearing the mark of the White Hand has entered the Graven Wood and has been clear-cutting the forest here. I know not for what purpose, but they have been shipping the wood eastward. If you wish to be of further assistance, I may have other tasks for you before you go. The orcs of Akgru may be preparing to wage war on the Dunlingdons, though I doubt it, for they seem not to care about the Dunlingdons moving through the Gravenwood, but they might just as well be preparing to pour out of the Misty Mountains against Rohan. I would have you clear-cut these orcs just as they lay waste to the forest around them. Perhaps they will understand that Rohan is still strong. If you enter Akgru to hunt orcs, bring back trophies of your victories. I would build a wall of orc heads to stand as a warning to these vile creatures. What say you? Monty, while I have no care for the Dunlingdons in their forest, I do wonder how much wood these orcs have already cut. This may help decipher for what the wood will be used. A relatively small amount may indicate something as simple as firewood or spears. A large amount, on the other hand, may indicate construction of siege weapons. If you wish to help me, go to their encampment, Akagru, and investigate the clear-cut wood. Perhaps you will be able to determine exactly how much wood the orcs have taken, and how much more of it appears to... they are determined to take.
All of it.
Can do.
They want to turn this into the Graven Plains.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, so Eastern, Western Rohan. Isn't Helm's Deep its own expansion?
Well, that's Western Rohan.
Okay, that's Western Rohan. Then...
And then I'm trying to remember.
Was it Gondor?
I'm trying to remember if Western Gondor... Because you start over near Dol Amroth, and
Yeah.
I don't remember which of those was expansions and which was quest packs, but it's a lot of content.
Yeah.
And then Minas Tirith. And then there's Mordor.
And now there's the Fate of Gundabad. Well, what wasn't there one between Fate of Gundabad and Mordor?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Was it
I don't
Morgul?
remember. I know Minas Morgul's in the game, but I don't remember specifically. I don't know. Since I was inactive for a while, I didn't really keep up very well.
Yeah, it is what it is.
We'll find. There's a lot to do.
Okay, yeah. So Mary is saying Minas Morgul and War of Three Peaks, which War of Three Peaks I remember now because I remember seeing the stuff for that. So, but aren't you impressed with how with my knowledge of this?
You have come a long way.
Yeah.
You are no longer the little rune keeper who gets into combat and screams, "I don't know what I'm doing!"
Oh, I still don't know what I'm doing. I just don't scream it. You think I know what any of my buttons do? I just button mash, being like, okay, I know this one does this damage, this one does AoE, and that's really kind of it.
This is the one where I pop a rock on the ground and everyone dies.
Yeah. Have we gotten everything we need to do here?
Yeah, we've got 3 quests to tell us to go back to talk to Elfrith.
Okay.
We were just having fun killing everything.
That we were. Why do I always follow you down like that?
Because you enjoy breaking your leg.
Does anyone truly enjoy breaking their leg? Would I be able to ride this goat in Moria?
Yeah, probably. Goats. I think all goats are available for Moria.
Keel. Not that we're going back to Moria anytime soon. Well done, Vontu. The orcs of Akaguru will know now that the Rohirrim are not to be trifled with. Victory, Vontu. I will use these as a warning to the orcs that their presence will not be tolerated. My thanks to you. Oh, I'm always cool with outgoing healing. Ah, there we go. I treat. Oh, I have a new quick slot page.
Yes, you do, because you've hit 75, which is technically when Rohan starts. Your new quick slot page is for your mounted combat.
Cool. Okay, hold on. I think you're right, Vontu. I wager that the orcs are indeed preparing for war. This is more dire than I thought. Alright. Let's talk to Leofward, and, yeah. Assisted Elfrith with wanton destruction.
And what?
Did you see what it said? Assisted Elfrith with wanton destruction.
That is what we do. We assist everyone with that.
I got a letter from Galadriel. I have need of you, my adventuring friend, in Karas Galadorn. Come to me outside the house of Celeborn, my husband, and we will speak of the things I have seen in my mirror, and the friend whose health you placed in my care. There will be a need of you in Rohan, and I have words you may wish to hear before you depart for that land. This will begin Volume 3, Book 7 of the Epic Story.
We're not there yet.
Completion of Book 6 is strongly encouraged, but not required.
I mean, you don't even technically know what friend we've placed in her care.
Yeah, I was about to ask, what?
We haven't gotten there yet. Though it might be getting time to just focus on Epic Story until we get there.
Okay, I mean, if you insist.
I'm not insisting.
I do kind of want to finish this out.
Yeah, we'll finish Gravenwood. But when we go back to Lou Brennan, it might be mostly Epic Quest from then until Rohan.
Okay. I have a point to spend.
What are you going to spend it in?
I don't know.
You're going to spend it on another tree?
Can I? No.
Yeah, you can spend in the other specs. It just takes twice as many points.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that. This whole time I had no idea.
I mean, you mostly want to focus on your own spec, but yeah, you can put points into the other specs. It just takes 2 points for every skill instead of 1. Have I blown your mind?
Yeah, a little bit. I've been playing this with you for almost a year, and this is the first time hearing of that.
I mean, the tooltip the first time you pulled the box up probably told you as much.
It might have, but I have no recollection of that.
That was almost a year ago.
Yeah. A lot's happened this last year. This news is distressing. The orcs are of little concern to us. Let them consume the Dunlingdon's wood. But the companies of Dunlingdon warriors trouble me. From what you tell me, they will be converging upon the mustering tree, and that is an ill omen. Despite the enmity the Dragluth have shown to their countrymen, I think it more likely that both companies are meeting as allies to join the host gathering in Wolf's Cleft. I must think upon this problem. Okay, well, don't think too long. I am distressed, Vontu. I fear that Cuthrick's insolent goading of the Ox Clan captain has compromised our mission. More than that, both companies now must converge upon the mustering tree, and I fear that once they have combined their strength, they will overrun our camp, and Theodred will have to fall back. I will join Thuribald, Elfrith, and Cuthrick and make a stand against the foe. Will you join me, Vontu? At the least, we will have an end worthy of remembrance. Let me know what you decide, my friend, but I must know soon. You know what? We can do this. And then we might call it for lunch, because I am starving.
Lunchtime!
Yep. But I do need to clear out a little bit of inventory space. So, I shall do that. And then I will go off and do this instance. Solo. Because that's all they like to do, is solo instances.
Theodred's scouts are a brave lot, but I am uncertain that facing the combined might of
Don't want it to be
the
too
clan
easy for
and
us.
the Dragon Clan
Yep.
is the wisest course of action.
Plan Vontu, we are few against 2 companies of Dunlingdon warriors.
The storm
Oh.
blowing south to Rohan.
I plan only to take as many of them as I can with me to the grave and hope that my sacrifice is not in vain. I cannot fault you for preserving your own life, so if the battle goes ill, you may take Longstride and escape the battle. 2 arms, my brothers, for Eorl, for Helm, 2 arms. Okay.
So you'll notice on the instance quest on the right there's a timer.
Mhm.
You got to defend the tree for that long.
Oh, are they coming at us?
What?
Okay, so they're just coming at the tree. This is like a mini skirmish.
Yeah. In the misty fog.
Getting a little bit of lag. I don't know if you are.
Not really.
No, they stunned me. They stun locked me. They got me twice.
No. That's not very friendly.
No, it's not. I mean, I just healed myself. I'm fine, but
You do have that ability.
yep. I'm trying to keep an eye on all these, on my little companions here.
And they're just running around like crazy children.
A little bit. It would be helpful if we were in a group. Yeah, because I'm missing one of them.
He's probably off just fighting someone.
Probably. Yeah, he is. Oh, but he's nearly dead.
Ooh, I dinged.
Cool.
Did you heal him back up?
I did. I'm trying to keep them all alive if I can. I don't know if they automatically heal themselves, though. Alright, only 5 more minutes.
This could be really creepy with this fog and the little creepy flute.
Yeah, it is a little that flute is a little off-putting. I keep expecting like a bigger force to show up.
Instead of having them trickle in 2 or 3 at a time.
Yeah. I know these guys are all prepared to die, and yet we're getting, 1, 2, maybe 3 at a time, 4 at the extreme most.
Well, this is a solo instance. They don't want to overwhelm solo player.
I guess fair enough.
And some of them are elite.
True, but I mean, if it's supposed to be, an army marching in, Like, I'd imagine, more of an actual army.
Just wait till you get to big battles.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I imagine, that at that point, I think I have a warhorse, though, don't I?
You don't use it in the big battles.
Oh, really? That's a little surprising.
They're not, well, most of them aren't on open fields.
I guess fair enough. Although, Pelennor.
You do a lot of that from inside the walls.
Oh, really? Okay, I'm once again hitting lag.
Odd. But then you will see lots and lots of enemies coming around doing things.
Alright, less than a minute.
Stick the horse.
Oh, are you already done?
I was about a minute ahead of you.
Yeah. You jumped in sooner because you don't have to read all that stuff.
Well, and I didn't have to do inventory management.
That too. I needed to clear some stuff up. Alright, less than 20 seconds and we are good on this quest. And then I really need to eat. I'm starving. I mean, I would have at least expected some sort of named person to show up.
No, it was literally just a fight till you die type situation.
I have to admit, this was a little anticlimactic. Oh, they just took me out. Cool. Ah, Vontu, I was rendered unconscious during the battle, but apparently the Dunlingdons thought me dead. When they had removed themselves from the mustering tree, your ranger found me and brought me back here. I will live, but others are lost forever, but in song. Our lost companions will be missed, but I believe our actions will hinder the war efforts of the Dunlingdons, though to what degree I cannot yet say. What? All you guys lived! What are you talking about?
They all just keeled over dead the moment you took the horse.
I went out of my way to make sure all of them lived.
They're scripted to die.
So it would seem.
Today's the day of doing instances to watch people die.
So it would seem. Whatever.
Are you peeved at their lameness now?
A little bit. I wanted to make sure that they didn't die. I wanted to make sure everyone got back alive, and no. Vontu, word has come via Krebine from aiding from one of the Boar clan scouts who are aiding us in this accursed place. Huella reports that she may have found the witch your ranger friends seek, this old woman of the mountain. Huella awaits you near the road to Tal Methadrus to the north. I thank you for your aid here, but soon I fear we must escape back to our own lands. We have taken too many losses here. May fortune go with you, friend. How long is that quest line?
If what I'm remembering is correct, we might want to start it.
Now?
Is that why you're asking?
Yeah. Well, how long will it take is what I'm getting at.
We will be at a place where we could safely log off I don't think it would take too long.
Okay, then let's just
Yeah.
knock it out now. And then we can go get lunch.
If I'm correct in my rememberings. Kitty's so sleepy.
No, I'm not going to complain about a sleepy kitty. Sleepy kitty is a kitty that's not driving me insane. It is well known that you... it is well that you have come, Devodiad. It is known among my people that the Old Woman of the Mountain is called such because she dwells upon the heights of the mountain that you call Methadress, but we have never known the way of her to her abode. She always came down among us. I have discovered a path leading from the road to Tal Methadress up the mountainside. There is an evil air about the path, so I will not go there, but I believe this may well be your path, the path your friend Saradin seeks. Return to Saradin and thank him for the kindness he has shown the people to Bor, and tell him of the path. Tell him also that none have traveled it recently. That's it?
Yeah, there might be an instance, but I think we basically just go back to Saradin and say, she said this way.
So do we actually get to go after the witch?
Well, if you recall, she's part of a skirmish. She probably canonically dies in the skirmish.
Oh, she is part of a skirmish? That's... okay, no, repeat that again.
That's what that comment said earlier.
Oh, that was that skirmish? Oh, also, hey, we're not in a party again.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so that's what that skirmish was. Okay, I didn't... I wasn't aware. Oh, okay. Okay, now I... Yeah, okay, now I understand what you said, Mary. Okay, for some reason, when you said she's also in the skirmish storm on Methadress, for some reason I thought you meant your sister was, like, playing right now and was in the skirmish. I completely misunderstood what you were saying.
You got a bit of a brain fart.
Well, I mean, the comment right above that talked about, you know, him and his sister playing, so...
Oh, that's true. That's true.
No, it's confusion on my end. Yeah. Sorry about that. Okay, now I get what you're saying. Who all have found the path, but none have traveled it recently. I wonder, then, what has become of Gwillian since her defeat at the Slate of Shadows. I think she must do one of two things, seek refuge with Saruman or find her way back to her own abode to recoup her strength. If she appears at Orthanc in defeat, she will not find herself welcomed. Though Gwillian is not dead and will likely return again, I believe your duties here are ended, Vantu. Halbarad and the Great Company will have need of you in the south. Speak with Leofward before you go, but I doubt not that the Horse Lords will also retreat from this place soon. Amlin and I will remain here. If Gwillian returns, she must be dealt with, for she is a powerful adversary who might bring trouble to our chieftain from afar. Fare thee well, Vantu. Saradin is correct, Vantu. Our mission here was both a success and a failure. We can no longer tarry here, for both the Ox and Dragon clans are aware of our presence. We will come along as we can, but in the meantime, journey south to Forthbrand in the Isendale and report to Ardwin. Let him know that the Dunlingdons are coming and in greater force than we could imagine.
All right, so we need to talk to Lou Brennan before we go that way.
Where's Lou Brennan?
Tormorva, that village that we helped, remember?
Yeah.
Falcon clan?
The very first one?
No, the one that's up in the mountain. We went around the lake, we gathered plants, and we dyed clothing, and...
The one in Tal Methadress?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, so that before Bringer of Ill News. So we can do that this week or next.
You know what? We can start that off next week, because this seems like a fairly good natural stopping point.
Cool.
So, all right. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in. Sorry that we had a bit of a issue at the beginning, and we were cutting the stream shorter than usual, only 2 instead of 3 hours. But we will be back next week, probably. I have a tabletop tournament I may or may not be going to. If I go to it, we'll be back next week much earlier if we're on at all. But I will let you guys know in the meantime. But yeah, after that, everything should be back to normal. But yeah, thank you all so much for being here, for spending part of your Saturday with us. Until next time, I'm Vanlin.
I'm Yummy Elf.
And this is Cow Elf Gaming. We'll catch you in the next one.